Hi guys, how you going? We're at Scentsy with Christie HQ at 11:15 at night before we do a big festival in Moonee Valley tomorrow, near Moonee Ponds. Hi Christina. So myself and my colleague Joe, we're going to go and do the Moonee Valley Festival, which attracts tens of thousands of punters for a bit of a look around. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what I've packed other than our cash and carry Scentsy that we'll be selling off the table tomorrow. But other than that, I've got a few samples and I'll show you what I've packed and let you know why I've packed it. Obviously, when you do a market or event, with your Scentsy business, you're looking to make connections and establish relationships with your customers and the public at large, get the products under people's noses and under people's faces, and also utilise that law of reciprocity where you give someone a little something and they give a little something back to you. Yeah, I know, right, Joe? I know. So, if you've caught my presentation at Scentsy's World Tour in Sydney, you'll know all about the Enter My Drawing slip. There's no point throwing your Scentsy samples at people and running away. So we're going to be using this and also another thing that Joe and her husband have been working on, and she's growing at me, that we've been working on. We're using this and something else hopefully tomorrow. If not, the Enter My Drawing slips do a wonderful job. You use these to collect the details of people that you give your samples to. So if they're going to honour the commitment of trying the product, then the least you can do as a Scentsy consultant is honour the commitment of following up. So this is what the Enter My Drawing slips are for. That's why they're in the basket. Next step, I've done a little pack of our Scentsy Groom range. So if you're new to Scentsy, or if you've only experienced the warmers and wax element of it, you might not be aware that we have a men's skincare range and also a women's skincare range that are beautifully fragranced and a whole lot of fun, and they go a million miles. So this is the Groom pack that I've put together. Okay, which is made up of a shave soap, and if you're a Scentsy consultant tuning in, you'll recognise these. This is a former mini tester, repurposed. And top end lens, I'm pretty sure that your question's been answered about 3 times if you're paying attention to the feed. So yeah, this is a repurposed mini tester with our Scentsy shave cream in there. And these are yes, I know they're US pricing. And what I'm actually going to do, I wasn't going to let the punters in on it, but may as well now, hey, is that anyone that gets this and picks up on that, I'm going to actually credit them the difference in the pricing with a little Scentsy with Christie voucher. Okay, and this is the refreshing face balm sample. So for the couples that are there and the blokes that are wandering around, this is for them. So this is the Groom sample, as you can see, stamped with my business details on the back. Okay, so that's that part there. If you've been paying attention, you will have heard that we also have a women's skincare range known as Skin. So same deal. This is a whole bunch of skincare samples for women. And I've put one of my new stickers on the back of those ones rather than stamping them. So that's a way to connect with the women in the crowd. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is Scentsy? 2 consultants have answered your question twice. Scentsy is a fragrance company. Yes, Scentsy is a fragrance company. We're made up of independent Scentsy consultants. We're all across the world, and we're direct sellers. So if you're familiar with Tupperware or Avon or other direct selling companies, we are a home fragrance direct selling company. And as you can see, the range is massive. So that's why I'm stepping through a couple of different sample packs for the different people that we are dealing with. All right. So, and actually, thank you for asking about what is Scentsy, because when other people are asking me what is Scentsy at our event tomorrow, we have some start your own business packs. So as you can see, once again, these are mini testers repurposed with one of our join brochures. In there is my business card. on the back of that, it's got a rub and smell sticker. So when we're chatting with people about the business opportunity, they've got something that they can take home and they can smell, and it's all covered in my details, obviously, and I can reconnect with them because I will have gained their details using my Enter My Drawing slip. Alrighty, what else have we got in here? These are the basic groom samples, so the ones that don't have the bigger groom kit on it. I've got washer with samples, rub and smell sticker, the current catalogue, which ends at the end of February. So these business resources, whilst they are still valuable and they're still definitely valuable to customers, there's no point me hanging on to them. So they're all packaged up nicely, with also some joint information on there, and yeah, bits and pieces. And I love our little Ziploc washer with sample bags. They're going to go really great. I've also got back here, where are we? Oops, at the back, this is our new catalogue. No, I'm not going to turn it around, and no, I'm not going to open it up. So if I happen to run out of our current season catalogues, or someone particularly wants to see the new season catalogue, which launches on March the 1st, we can give them a new season one. Yeah, I know, I have been busy. Okay, I have a whole packet of product sheets. Once again, the product sheets, definitely still valuable, but they're not going to be valuable to me after the 1st of March when we change into our autumn-winter 2016. So once again, mini tester, repurposed, Smell and Does the Selling, with a business card. You can actually see on this one all my details, rub and smell sticker. So that's for people that want to take a little bit of the range home with them. And this is a close-up version of our, just pardon me for a moment, close-up version of our washer whiff samples. If you're wondering what washer whiffs are, they are highly fragranced crystals that you put in your washing machine, directly in your washing machine. I used to hand these sample bags out. Hi, how you going? Oh, no worries. Have fun at the gym, Christina. You're rocking it. If you're wondering what washer whiffs are, they're highly fragranced crystals. We used to hand these out, or I used to hand these out and say, put the entire lot in your washing machine directly in the drum, and then people used to say, do I need to open the bag? So now I at least mention that you do need to open the bag and put the fragrance crystals in your washing machine to get the full effect. Then they your clothes and your linens and etc. smell absolutely gorgeous. So that's those ones are by themselves. This is another one of my little stickers there, all smothered in my contact details, because you would not believe the amount of customers that I pick up that say, oh, I'm so thankful to have run into another Scentsy consultant because I got Scentsy at XYZ and I didn't know where to get any more of it. And it happens all the time. These are and we were talking about essential oils before, these are our diffuser lines. And if you're just tuning in, the reason that I'm getting these business resources out at our festival tomorrow in particular is because the range is changing and they'll no longer be of great value to me once we tick into March. So that's for people that I'm having discussions with about our essential oils and natural oils and diffusers, etc., which has a rub and smell sticker, because if you're a child of the 80s like me, who doesn't love a rub and smell sticker? So a whole bunch of them, new catalogue. And so once again, if you're just tuning in, we're going over some samples that we're taking to the Moonee Valley Festival tomorrow. Pretty much got something for everyone, men, women, people considering the business opportunity, people considering partying, etc. And you've got to keep your focus on what you're actually at the event to do. So we are at the event to do some cash and carry sales, because it is a temporary event, but we are primarily there to increase our contacts list, which we'll be using with our samples combined with our Enter My Drawing slips, which actually fell down onto the floor whilst I was talking. Oh, there they are. The Enter My Drawing slips, because as I said earlier, if you're going to take the time to recruit all the things, if you're going to take the time to connect with someone and give them a sample, then you can at least honour the follow-up component of that and touch base with them. And most people are quite happy to at least give you a means to contact them and give an honest review. Another thing you need to remember when you are doing a market or event, all these things are fantastic. Like, you can spend all day doing these. I didn't spend all day, but I did spend quite a while. But if you're not going to turn it into something that's going to propel your business forward, then you're kind of wasting your time. So don't forget to pack your diary when you go to a Scentsy event, because you're there to book parties and you're there to, how much washer whiffs do you put in a sample? A whole scoop? No, Alicia, I don't put in a whole scoop at a time. I think that a whole scoop is kind of overkill. So yeah, I do about a heaped tablespoon, which is really perfect for those little ones. Where have they gone? They're at the back there. Really perfect for those little ones, because the bag just opens up enough for you to fit a heaped tablespoon in there. So yeah, that's how much. And yeah, Tamara's saying she uses a tablespoon as well. I think that's a pretty generous sample, and it shows people that you get tremendous value out of the washer whiffs tub, that you don't, and bottles, and you don't need to use a whole bunch to get tremendous fragrance out of your laundry. So yes, diary, pens, stock if you can sell stock at that particular market or event, samples, a way to follow up with your samples, a smile, good if you pack that, good if you look professional and your table looks professional. Joe and I do a lot of markets and events together, so we quite enjoy, truthfully, I quite enjoy setting up our display and making it visually appealing. But I hope that's provided some value for you guys. If you're a consultant, you can feel free to connect with me on social media. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Periscope. You can find me on Facebook. Pretty much if it's social mediaizing, I'm all over it. If you're a potential consultant, a potential customer, or you would like to learn more about becoming a consultant, you can connect with me at scentswchristie.com, which is scents with CHRISTIE.com, or you can find me once again on all social media platforms. Yes, they are the American Skin Sample postcards. Good pick up there. I will be doing a personal special of effects for anyone that notices the price discrepancy there between the American pricing and the Australian pricing, and that's also a good way for customers to be prompted to reconnect with me if they see that there is a discrepancy in the pricing, and for me to show my exceptional customer service skills. So I hope you've got some value out of the way that we use samples to really rock festivals and events. And I'm going to go and pack the car and get to bed, or otherwise I won't be rocking anything tomorrow. You're very welcome. I'm glad that you got value out of tonight. So good night, guys. And if you're around the Moonee Valley, if you're around the Moonee Valley area or the Moonee Ponds area, you can come down and see myself, Scents with Christie, and my colleague Joe Andriacchio from Evanescence. Pop down and say hello. I would get a massive kick out of it if you said that you saw me on Periscope and then come down to see us at the festival. So yeah, good night and see you around.